Hello, coming at you live today with another one of these. I was so excited to find this background. And I'm about to cover up this beautiful tree, sadly, so I wanted to give you all something to admire it. Okay, so this is what we are talking about today. The importance of taking credit. Okay, so I know this is a theme that has been coming up recently for many of us, perhaps, when you have that kind of common unifying experience as a woman of color or a non-binary person of color, and you have this fabulous, fantastic idea, you've been doing this work, all of a sudden you're in this meeting, and guess what? Joe or Bob or whoever is suddenly taking credit for your idea or your work, completely erasing you from the picture. All right. So I'm sorry that this happens. The reality is that it does happen both, and so we have to face that reality of like, what do you do when this occurs? And so this actually happened to me, not that particular situation, but a related one, which I wanted to actually highlight today, which is the importance of remembering to take credit for yourself and remembering to acknowledge your part of the project, your leadership, your ownership of the entire whole of whatever this is, and don't forget to actually put your name. Oh, why did that go over there? Put your name on shit. Okay, so this is my mistake that happened recently that I want to tell you about. It's somewhat of a funny story. So, a couple weeks ago, found out that the Leadership Accelerator won an Anthem Award. Very, very excited. Like, totally in shock for a long period of time. Still a little bit am like, is this for real? All right, so we won the Anthem Award, and I look at the webpage, and it looks like this, all looking great, recognition about the category, and then this stuff in the column on the right, in the middle here, is about the project itself. And all of that is information that I submitted when I applied. And guess what? When I first looked at the page, it had everything except for my name at the bottom of there. Okay, now this is going to keep scrolling, so just bear with me on that, right? So it had like the video that I shot for this, I had a beautiful screenshot, described, everything's linked, etc. And I'm looking at it that morning when everything's public, and I'm like, where's my name? So I realized when I applied, because I did apply for this thing, I didn't put my name under team because for some reason when I was filling it out, I just figured since I'm the person applying, I'll be kind of like the first credited or something. I was wrong. So I immediately like email and call the people and I'm like, hey, my name is missing from the team. So now it kind of looks as if I didn't have anything to do with this winning work, and can you add my name, like how can we go about adding my name, type of thing. And so they were super helpful and they did add the name. Unfortunately, they couldn't change the layout of the page anymore, so I'm the last credit. So I had to make peace with that and just think of it as like on science papers, first author and last author are often the ones that are like the real heavy hitters. So I'm just pretending that I'm like last author in a science paper, because no shade to the other folks on the team, like they played instrumental roles in making the Leadership Accelerator happen, and that's why I put them on here. However, it was a bit misleading not to have my name, or Embrace Change credited anywhere on this page. So all this is to say, don't forget to give yourself credit. Keep putting your name on things. Say your name around stuff.